Yep, we're back. We're just waiting for Swargula. If you have any complaints about how long this took, just blame Swarg. There he is. Hashtag blame Swarg. Send him a tweet real quick, at Swargula.
I forgot to grab another beer.
Yeah, we're live, Swarg. So, let's talk about it. What are we doing here? It's the next morning, and I think that they have like a dedication ceremony where you're all attending with your bandages and like your fresh oil drippings.
They wheel my back to tank out.
He's just like inside of it, like half naked. They put up
No, you're
courtesy
good.
curtains
You're out. You're out.
halfway there. Courtesy curtains.
So, one of the instructors who you don't recognize kind of is up before the crowd, and he's like, and to the team from the Shade Star, we are awarding the Order of the Second Circle, Darth Vader's Knights. Congratulations on completing 2 of the 3 planned exercises. You've done much better than many. I hope that you've learned a lot in your time here. Will someone come forward to accept your award and perhaps say a few lines about your time here at our training facility?
Sure, yeah. I'll go do that. I like do the like handshake and take it, and then I'll be like, so this is a great place. We shot a lot of guns at robots, which, you know, is always a lot of fun, especially because, you know, shooting guns and not hitting people who are, you know, alive. Well, not really alive, but like, you know, robots. Like, they don't get injured as much as what a normal person would get if they
So
got
the guy
shot.
next to you is kind of sweating now. He's like, yes, get off the stage.
The
Anyway,
playoff music starts.
So there is a really good reason. So if you are a lighting contractor out there, I would highly suggest that you look into these guys because they are looking for some new light fixtures. I look up and there's one missing or something like that over there. And I was like, yeah, that one over there. We shot it down because it was better than having my teammates blown up by ion missiles. So there's that. Yeah, thanks to everyone involved, all of these lovely people who I haven't really had much interaction with. You're all lovely in your own right, I assume.
Thank you so much, Coral.
You're welcome.
Shade Star Enterprises, guys.
Yeah.
Give
What
him
was
a
your
hand.
proudest moment here at the training facility during your stay, sir?
Oh, that would definitely be the fact that we can advertise our company, Shadestar, here in this great arena with everyone else. If you ever need a really smashing party put together, you know who to call, Shadestar Enterprise. And then
I push the button on Vape that like opens up his side compartments with the Shade Star thing and starts like flashing his Shade Star lights, right?
Yeah,
yeah, and then I pull out my hidden compartment in my jacket and just go whoosh, and all these business cards go flying everywhere. Yeah. And I'm just like, thank you. And I turned to the guy and was like, you are a saint for giving us this opportunity to advertise. I appreciate it, man.
So Vape rolls forward and starts vacuuming up the business cards.
I like grab him by the chassis and like sort of point him and like push him and I'm like, thank you, bye.
All right, yeah, we're gonna have to reshare that link since I'm pretty sure my chat deletes it. Yup. Right there in the chat is the Shade Star Executive Planning and Executions business card. You're gonna have a blast.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Can we skip forward to the Eat Off event?
Absolutely.
Yeah. All right. So what it is they just have one of those like outdoor stages that's on a floating platform that's above all the other platforms in Bespin. So you can like look down everywhere in the city, and the sun behind is like currently orange yellow. And up on the platform they have a Darth Vader suit, but just the face is like cut out, so you can just the mouth part, so they can like put it in. And they have like a speaker that's just going, and and everyone like claps and they're like, "Yay, Lord Vader comes out!" And then the announcer's like, "And let's give a hand for Commander Luke Skywalker, everybody!" And everyone's like, "Boo, Boo!
Okay, right now. Okay, we're all there, right?
Yeah.
The whole crew.
Yeah.
So I'm like to like Bethany or Martha, whichever one is nearest me. I'm like, check out Niall booing Master Skywalker. What a total bitch. Am I right?
Yeah, so yeah, Niall is like, boo! Go Emperor!
Yay, Vader!
Sorry. I'm like, we're all just big Vader fans, you know. The crunch in bantha milk stays for at least 15 minutes. Amazing.
So yeah, Martha and Bethany look troubled, and Martha is just like, maybe we should take her aside and talk to her about the Emperor's ways. You know?
Yes, but I'd feel a lot better about her being on the ship if she had a, you know, a more broad experience like you lovely ladies, but she's rather young, and maybe you could, you know, you could influence on her. I will quite miss you, you know. We've had a great couple of days. Sorry about the plane train incident and stuff, but, you know.
Yeah, Coral didn't say much about that, except that you were going to a doctor.
Oh, and I had a severe viral infection, you see. It was causing me to have hallucinations, particularly of, you know, some of my crewmates planning to murder me, other weird things. A little distressing, but, yes, a little maintenance took care of it. So sorry about
Bethany moves forward and, like, pats you on the back and is like, there. Just because you look like a horribly evil stormtrooper droid doesn't mean that you aren't a good person on the inside.
Oh, thank you, sir.
And, yeah, while that's happening, Chip Edgewise, the Luke Skywalker lookalike, comes out, and everybody's booing him, and he's like, yeah, Luke Skywalker, guys! I'm here to defeat Darth Vader! And everyone's like, boo! And,
I like lean over to Bethany. I'm just like, I really don't understand why Luke Skywalker's even here. Like, what relation does he even have to Vader? Like,
and I'm like yelling. Yeah, I'm like yelling up to Chip. That's his name, right?
Yeah.
Like, Chip, you need to work on your Tatooine accent. Move all your words to the front of your mouth. Oh, you're terrible.
And so Martha and Bethany, like, put their heads together, and then Martha says, well, Darth Vader's kind of the champion of the Emperor, right? And Luke Skywalker is supposed to be like a Jedi Knight, you know?
Is he, or does he just have a lightsaber? Because I've met like 2 people now that just have lightsabers.
No, he can use the Force. I've seen him do it before.
Wow,
Yes, I heard a news report, and I was quite surprised when you before mentioned that you actually had seen this.
Yeah.
Quite amazing. You just
Yeah,
can you tell me a quick story, maybe? Like what?
Yeah, he lifted some rocks up and then like floated them. It was pretty cool. He's not very good at it right now, but it's better than anybody else, and we need somebody to fight Darth Vader.
Does he need the Force to do that? I mean, like, when he
Darth Vader is apparently, haven't you heard the stories about the old days? Darth Vader hunted down all the Jedi.
Look, I've read his
special
bio
powers
on the back of Vader O's, like, at least...
Yes, it says it can divert
3,000
blaster fire on the back of that thing, and claims that with the part of a balanced breakfast, you too could, but I don't think it's all completely true.
I don't know, I shot that light fixture. Maybe that has something.
While that's happening, the Darth Vader impersonator, like, gestures out to, like, make the bowl of cereal rise, and you can see little repulsor lifts going on the bottom of it, and then it, like, floats over slowly, and he's like, and now, to eat this fully balanced breakfast.
I applaud, Matt. Wildly applaud. I have a sandwich in my hand, otherwise
like 300 RPM, like, your hands are just clapping.
Yeah, just like fucking drum roll.
People are losing their shit over this. And then Darth Vader does like and then Chip, like slightly too slow, is like, oh no, I've been defeated by Darth Vader. Is there anyone who can defeat Darth Vader?
I just run straight up to the
eating.
I'm like, Captain Coral Derek can do it.
This guy right here.
Yeah, the audience is like, yeah, that guy right there.
All right.
Okay, can you make an opposed athletics check to see how much you can eat?
Opposed athletics? Wait, is there even athletics in here?
Can I unfairly, in any way, like, affect this? Can I, like...
You tell me how you want to do it. So they are up on a stage at a long table, and they're sitting next to each other eating Vaderos from bowls.
Okay, so can I do something real quick to this? Can I I know that I like to eat it, but I know that I can't eat a lot of stuff. Is it literally he's going ham and I'm
Yeah.
also going ham?
Yeah.
Can I then make a deception check
To do what?
to look like I'm eating more than I am somehow? Sleight of
Yeah,
hand,
you can
like
make
this?
it. I mean, the outcome of that is you're going to make it look good. You're going to lose, right?
Yeah.
Because you aren't eating as much, but you're going to be like, ha, 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 ha. And people are going to be like, yeah!
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
Well,
Totally worth.
You're just rolling against 2 purple for that.
would that be charm then instead of deception?
No, that's deception.
Okay. All right then.
I don't even know how you charm. Be like, hey guys, these Vaderos are so good.
Yeah, I do a better
Basically,
job.
the reaction he's going to get is like everyone, loved his show. So it's almost like, But yeah, I see. Go ahead, roll it. Where's my roll 20?
It's like watching Bon Jovi in concert. You don't really go for the music; you just go for the show.
What
Sing.
we got. Oh!
That was like
Alright,
2 songs.
okay.
That was like 2 different songs.
Yeah.
wasn't it?
Yeah, I think so. That's
I
fine.
mix them together, man.
We're,
Cause,
we're living
you know,
on a
you
prayer or something.
get
Right.
you get them together. I'm just trying to see if there's anything I can use here. To,
Well, you
like-
got halfway
That's
there.
that's
through that
how
one
little
song.
you go for the music. Is that the songs
Yeah.
just smashed together in your brain?
Yeah. Okay. Sparring rhetoric. No.
You know, I was setting up the lore of my new D&D 5e viewer game,
Mhm.
and I decided to name one of the gods Chumbawamba.
Yeah.
During the
Why?
daytime, their name is Chumba, and during the nighttime, their name is Wumba.
Why?
They get knocked down,
So
they get
good.
back up again.
Yeah,
Oh, I see. All right. So what am I rolling? 2 purple,
2 purple.
and
Yeah.
my deception is
If he gets a triumph, can we have like vape vacuum them up? Well, he like shovels them onto the floor.
Yeah.
Here we go.
That was Riga's idea.
Oh baby.
Yeah. You make it look good. Everybody's like, "Oh my goodness!" Yeah, the announcer's just like, "Oh my goodness! Look, they're going at it right there. That's Captain Coral right there." And he's like, "Is anybody with Captain Coral in the audience? Can tell us a bit more about this machine?"
I'm like, run up quickly and like get up to the microphone, and I'm like, Coral Derrick is a Vader devouring machine. His jaws are crushing through these things like nothing. Look at the bantha milk splash across his face as he.
Yeah, but what can you tell us about the man?
No, I'm like, play by play was my main thing. Sorry.
Yeah, he's like, "Leave the play-by-play
An
to me,
incredible
kid."
captain with bravery and a speech that you could never hear the likes of which from your local governor, but only from the highest philosophers throughout history. His tongue is laced with gold and silver, and also his bulging muscles attract the women
Oh my
flocking
God.
to his
You know,
lovely
Toby,
liku.
I just
The
realized
orange
who you
skin.
are. You're the fucking Jeffrey Chaucer from Knight's Tale.
I haven't
You
played
hear that guy? You didn't see that movie? He's the guy who's like, the defender of Italian virginity! Sir Oran!
Yeah, I go on for quite some time espousing the greatness of Captain Coral and his like aiming
So-
and everything.
There was a moment there in between, like me just like plowing down on these things, where I look over at Vader, and I got like this glint of fire in my eyes, and I say to
Yeah.
him, "I will beat you one day, Vader." And I just keep eating, and he's like,
I
"What?"
mean, do you say it loud enough for,
Foreshadowing. Yeah.
do you say it loud enough for a mic to pick it up?
Let's make another deception
the
check to
one
see if I
No,
can.
no. This is just the thing. Are you saying it loud enough for the mic to pick up or not?
That's a hard one to say. Yes.
So he like hears it echoing, and he's like, "You'll never be able to defeat me. I've got the power of the Emperor on my side." And he's
I don't say anything at that point, and I just keep eating even more furiously than before.
all right. I mean, at the end of the time, he devours a whole box before you do,
Yeah, I'm like.
and they
maybe
play
half-
the Imperial March as he's like da 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 da. Give a hand here to Captain Coral, really. Just no one can challenge Darth Vader, just like no one can challenge the deliciously balanced and protein-packed power of Vaderos. Vaderos, buy them today at your local store, and then people are like, yeah! And that's a wrap, guys. That's a damn good infomercial. All right, somebody get this goddamn droid off the mic.
The stupidest storyline I've ever seen.
I'm sorry, I thought I did quite well on the microphone.
So, Vader killed my family, so that's where that ominous thing came from, everyone.
Yeah, anyone in chat that's wondering, his whole family was murdered by Darth Vader long ago.
Mm-hmm. My entire tribe, actually.
That's so dumb.
Yeah. Welcome to...
No, we just role-played 20 minutes about a cereal eating contest.
That's the good stuff, man.
That's
like
the
in
good
Star
stuff.
Wars, too.
That's the jam filling of this fucking sandwich that we got going on.
Jam
Star
thing.
Wars sandwich.
So it makes up the bulk of our role-playing here on Edge of the Empire. Cereal eating.
It's true. No one's gonna
I just
know
want to
that.
remind the
Cereal
audience
eating
that when Vaderos first came up, I completely said no to it, and it just kept coming, and I kept saying no. So I tried to stop this.
3 no's make a yes. So.
I tried very much.
Awfully hard to stop the Vader thing, and eventually we broke down his iron will.
Yeah,
like a
because you made a
forge.
fucking gif of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, then it was like game over. I win. Make up a better cereal and gift that, and then maybe you could defeat me.
No.
I feel like there could be some sort of sugary pastry called a Skywalker. So light and fluffy, it can practically float.
Free lightsaber crystal inside with real Darth Vader marshmallows. Packed of an unbalanced breakfast.
So, like, what's the plan here? This is your last day. You spent most of it at the cereal eating contest.
I want to catch up with this lightsaber dude to see if he's,
Oh, you're trying to
Grandma,
find
so-
Drandle Drang?
If the girls are going to talk to Niall, I want to either be there or actually maybe just eavesdrop.
All right,
That's a good
Zane, what are you doing?
I'm like, Zane, I'm going to eavesdrop on the girls having a conversation. You in?
You know it.
Wow. Okay, way to make it creepy.
Yeah, I walk with Toby.
All right, let's cut to Coral and just get that out of the way. You're looking for Drandle Drang, and like, how are you doing this?
Well, I go to like the
corporate retreat.
Yeah,
Okay.
and maybe if they have like a viewing platform for like the final or something like that.
Yeah.
That's where I would be, and if I see signs of him, I'd catch up with him. But if I don't see him like participating, I assume he would be.
So what it is there's like 8 bounty hunters, and then there's just one guy wearing a blackened mask with the eye holes cut out, and just like rips a laser sword off of his necklace and lights it with a blue thing, and it's just not very well, but is like occasionally blocking a laser while with the other hand shooting with a blaster pistol.
I like it.
And it's just like 1 on 8, and he's not doing great, but he's taking them out like one by one by like running across the open areas and just going from cover to cover.
That's pretty badass, man.
Yeah, he obviously loses before the end. Because at one point, like, he just gets surrounded and shot a bunch of times. And Drandle Drang never comes out, but at some point from the locker room while you're waiting, Director Rand comes out. And he's just like, oh, Coral, how's it going?
Hey, I was wondering if that was you.
Yeah. I like to, use aliases that involve the words D and D.
Very awesome. I mean,
This is our contact Jedi Hunter badass guy.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, it
Yeah.
is. I suspected it was him because of the lightsaber color. But,
Mhm.
and I was like, anyone who knows you by the lightsaber color, I mean, it's pretty easy to pick you out, man. Just saying. That's how I found you.
Yeah, most people don't know what color my lightsaber is.
Well, all the people watching here and all the corporate people now know.
Yeah, they know that Drandle Drang uses a blue
Oh,
lightsaber.
yeah. You're smarter than me in that regard.
Yeah,
So,
What color is it? Did he say purple?
it's blue.
blue.
Oh,
yeah.
sorry.
So like, do you do this often? Like this corporate retreat stuff? Is this how you get your training in?
Yeah, well, I would. He just kind of rubs the back of his head. This is like the first time you've seen him like openly express emotion. And again, all you can see is the eyes because his face is covered with the black stormtrooper mask with the holes cut out.
Mhm.
Yeah, the thing is, I've been trying to use this, lightsaber a bit more. It's really hard to use. You gotta have Jedi reflexes.
Yeah. Can I like help you train with it?
No, you asked me that last time. You're
No,
gonna
no.
cut your hands off.
No. Help you train with the lightsaber.
Yeah, just shoot
Like
at
help
him and see
you
if he
get
can
better
block.
at the lightsaber.
How would you do that?
I know a couple of really good mercenaries who will put you through your paces. Just like sparring and stuff.
Like who?
Do you remember Zane, the guy who like had the murder rampage for the robots and stuff?
Yeah, I remember that guy.
Yeah, there's that one. We also outfitted a droid to like just be an absolute murder machine. Like that thing is kind of scary now, but he's on our side, And then I also have two lovely ladies with me who are just exceptional with blast rifles.
All right, I'll tell you what. How about 25 days from now, I'll drop by Tantalus Base.
That sounds good. I think I
we'll do
can
some
arrange
training.
some stuff then.
Yeah, we're gonna need a private room. I don't want anybody knowing that I can use this lightsaber.
Oh, no, yeah, for sure. I will definitely make sure that nothing in or out will know what happened. Dude, I hope you know how fucking cool you are. Like, honestly, like, holy shit. Whew. I'm glad I met you here, man. I mean, do you want to hang out with us for the rest of the time that you're here? We've got the rest
I
of the
gotta
day.
head back. There's been some things on X777 after you left. Actually, I heard that you shot Bob's. You shot some of Bob's fighters down. There's a bounty out on you.
Well, no, we didn't shoot. I
Are
don't.
you sure? Because Bob's pretty mad. You blew up a bunch of his headhunters. C-95s sound familiar?
Oh, okay. So that was a dispute where he jettisoned.
Yeah,
a
you don't have
guy.
to explain it to me. I'm not coming to collect the bounty, but yeah, he's kind of mad.
How much? How much?
5,000 credits now.
On my head, personally?
Well, for each of you.
Huh. So that's like
You, Toby, Jax,
500.
Bane.
Okay.
You aren't thinking of selling your comrades out, are you? That's bad business for a bounty.
No,
hunter.
I'm just thinking of paying what he wants.
Yeah, that might be a good idea.
Yeah.
How much did you make on that job?
Not enough. It's like 5 measly thousand. It's nothing, really.
Yeah.
If I knew that it was his fighters, I thought they were just because he had a fight with like some rebel guy, and it got real confusing. Like I didn't know who was who back then. So, I know you're not here for excuses though. Do you want to have a drink before you go though? I'd love to catch up.
Yeah, I could get one drink.
Cool. You don't have to roleplay that. But.
All right.
70,000 credits, if anyone's curious.
So let's cut back over to Zane and Toby listening in on Martha and Bethany speaking
Excellent.
to Niall.
This is a good one. This is what I wanted to hear too.
All right, so yeah, Martha and Bethany are like, hey Niall, I just want to talk to you about the rebellion, and Niall's just like, yeah, they're a bunch of scummy terrorists, right? Bunch of freeloading hippie. Just wannabe. They couldn't get into the Imperial Academy, so now they just fly around in their dumb laser ships. Too cool for TIE fighters, so they fly those expensive in-column pieces of garbage. And Martha just looks at Bethany and is just like, the Emperor killed all of the Jedi. He kind of murdered all of them, and the rebellion is fighting for the people's rights.
This is post. This is now post Alderaan. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't
Yeah.
know what that means.
Oh, it means that the Empire has for the first time destroyed an entire planet with a super weapon.
Yeah, but the thing
Oh,
is,
okay.
you haven't listened to any of the news reports, so you don't know the spin on that. Because every time I'm
we
like,
have no idea.
yeah, you don't even know about upcoming Death Star Day or Empire Day. You've just been avoiding the news as much as possible.
I'll read the newspaper later, Arthur, when I'm not so busy.
You know, trying to fend off murderous hallucinogens.
Yeah.
Planning to kill Nile in her sleep over and over again.
Right. That
Running
too.
simulations. Yeah. They go into a discussion, and Niall's just like, "You're not one of those rebel-loving." They kept claiming that Alderaan was a peaceful planet, but they were stocking weapons. They had triple the amount of planetary shields that the Empire allows for any planet. They were buying ships from Kuwait drive yards. How do you explain any of that? I think, just like the Emperor said, the planet accidentally blew up because of the feedback on the shields when the Death Star was testing its weaponry on the planetary shields. If they had been following Imperial policy, they would have been fine. But they were rebel lovers, Princess Leia.
Testing the weapons on the shields.
I really like how she's reaching. I'm just gonna be. Can we say that I'm looking this stuff up, and me and Zane are also like on my compad. I'm like pointing out articles like Alderaan explodes. What happened? And it's like theory this, theory that, and then Death
Yeah, I mean
Star.
that's the official stance of the Empire when you're looking it up, is that they were testing the weapons on a live target, and that planetary officials on Alderaan were supporters of the rebels and overcharged the shields, hoping to cause a feedback on the Death Star to blow it up. But instead, they blew up their own power generators and slagged the planet.
Okay, good.
That they were planning all along to betray and become like betray the Empire, become the center of the rebellion. That they want to be like the capital of the new rebel empire.
Which they probably
Wasn't there a lot of like political litigation around that too?
Learn what?
Like didn't Princess
Well, the
Leia have
senator-
like a Senate thing or whatever?
Yeah, she was a
father
senator.
Her father was a senator too, and
Yeah.
he was on Alderaan.
Yep.
And he was also a rebel supporter, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
and he was like in charge of Alderaan. That's why she's a princess.
Yeah. All true.
Hmm.
And yeah, Niall keeps going through all of the Imperial propaganda. She's like, I saw it on the news. That's how I know it's true. I'm not an idiot. I'm an information broker. I do this for a living. And Martha and Bethany are just like, I don't even know where to begin, Niall. Like, the Emperor has begun such a systematic purge of information. They completely control the HoloNet in every way. That you don't even know about the story of the Jedi. You're not old enough. Like, the Empire killed all of them. They betrayed them during the Clone Wars, and Darth Vader hunted them down personally. He's a Force user. They try to play that down, but he can use the Force. You saw what they just did back there on the stage. He's a dark Jedi. And Niall's just like, you're terrorists. Terrorist-loving. Just go back to where you came from, terrorists. Yeah, and there's like a lot of screaming going on both sides, where Martha's just like, "No, you need to listen to me. This is how it is. Like, the Empire's been lying to you," and now it's just like, "I know what's going on. I'm smart. I know. I keep a track of everything."
Do they know about my past with Vader?
No.
Like the two girls?
Nope.
Nope. Okay.
Neither does Niall.
Neither does Niall.
Neither
I
does
think
Niall.
I think you mentioned it to her. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you mentioned something about Darth Vader killing your family, like circumspectly. You were like,
it was like, oh, I always eat the cereal that has a guy that killed my family on it.
Yeah, you
And I
said
don't know
something
how
like that,
serious
and
it
she
sounded.
played it off. Yeah, that's how it happened. Yep. So, are you doing anything to interrupt this, Zane, Toby?
No, we're just. I mean, I'm not right away. I'm just like listening in, yeah, maybe I like look over to Zane, and I'm like, she's getting out of hand. I mean, she's a young woman. She's not stable. She might flip out. She's having her viewpoint, challenged. This is very dangerous for some people. Think we should do anything?
Niall's a tough cookie. If shooting goes down, we'll help her out, but that's about it.
Shooting. I hope
Okay.
that it will come to that.
So, yeah, without anybody stepping in, the two groups split apart, and like Martha and Bethany go off in one direction, and Niall goes storming off in the other direction, and is just like screaming for Vape to follow her.
Okay. I follow her, and then maybe nod to Zane to go talk to the other girls. Just be like, I'm gonna go check on this one. Go make sure that they're not planning anything weird, or if they're not. I mean, I think they're leaving, but I just want to make sure that they're going to be in contact with us still, despite this Nile problem. Okay?
Ooh.
Beth and Martha. I don't want them upset just because we're running with this girl. I mean,
Those are the two names of the ladies inside.
yes, the lovely ladies who just were trying to
Lovely,
convince her.
yes. Sure. I'll stand here.
Like just go and say, "Oh, hope to talk to you again, lasses. You'll definitely call sometime. Yeah, just make sure that on friendly terms. I mean, I'm just worried. I know that the captain's very fond of them. I think they're very nice. They're very, can handle themselves. We definitely want them to be off.
And you think
On our
this is
side.
necessary?
Well, I mean, Niall's such a bitch. I mean, she really puts people off. So, I'm gonna go try to explain that to her carefully. You go talk to them, and then I walk off.
Okay, let's follow the Toby cam.
Okay, yeah. And I follow up. I'm probably like chasing up on Vape, who's chasing up on
Okay.
Niall. And I'm just like, Niall, something bothering you? Your heart rate's accelerated, and you seem to have a large amount of adrenaline in your system.
Stop checking me out, Toby.
Oh, you got to see all my glorious innards while I was unconscious, so do a quick scan on you. Shouldn't be feeling so invaded by it,
Yeah,
But,
she turns around and just like hits you in the chest. She's like, "Those are rebels back there. I know it. I know that they're rebels."
I'm like, well, what do you think we should do about it?
I'm gonna go plant a tracker on their ships. Coral told me where they were staying. I'm gonna go plant a bug on their ships. We're gonna trace them back to their base, and then we're gonna call the Empire and make a bunch of money off of it. And then they'll all be dead.
And then I pull out it's about this big, and it has one of those very small tape cassette things, and it has a red button and two black buttons.
Yeah.
And I click, dramatically having a tiny cassette tape of her saying that, and then I just turn and walk away.
Okay.
I don't actually have that little thing. I just play back maybe a tiny bit of it. I'm gonna
All
plant
right,
the ship and then make a shit ton of money off them. And then I just turn and walk away.
All right. She looks really confused, and then just keeps going off back towards the Alto Loki.
God damn it, Toby.
So let's the camera reverses, right? Like time reverses until everybody's standing where they were before, and this time it follows Zane. So what is Zane doing?
I look for a second after Toby, and then look into where the girls are.
Yep, they're both boarding one of the train planes.
All right, so I guess I approach them in time to fast enough to catch up to them.
Okay. And they're just like, hey, Blaine, how's it going?
Good. I just wanted to extend my gratitude towards you for doing this with us.
Yeah, no problem. It's always cool to hang out with Coral, I guess. And then you hear the bing bong as the tram takes off and the airspeeder begins pulling all the cars towards the docking bay you guys have your ships at.
If Toby was behind the two girls, he'd be going.
I see an imaginary Toby
Yeah.
You did great, sir. You did great. And I just stand there and I just let it go away. I give him a
They look over their shoulder. Are you waving at somebody?
Did they just leave? Did the thing?
No,
thing?
they're on the. I thought you were getting on the tram with them.
No, 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 no. I'm
Okay.
like trying to catch up to them to leave.
Yeah, I mean they're getting on the tram to leave.
Yeah.
Okay.
So are you getting on with them, or are you just like gonna?
No.
Okay.
No.
All right, then yeah, they just like wave as they like pull away from you, and you're just left at the station.
Yeah, and maybe
Sounds
I'm like
pretty accurate.
coming up behind because I knew where he went as I sent him off. Uh, yeah, so I come up to Zane. I'm like, Zane, we've got a little inter company politics going on here. You see, yeah, Niall's planning to double cross the girls. You know, sell them out to the Empire. I'm a little worried about how Captain's going to take it. But I suggest we go and break it to him now before something bad comes out of it, you know? I mean, don't want to lose our good contacts in the rebellion, you know? I mean, do you agree? I'm just trying to run this past you, you know? I've only got one processing unit here.
You're talking to me, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I missed that bit. And
Yeah.
I look over and I go, the rebels. Frankly,
Well, yes,
I don't really care.
Well, I mean, we kind of want to have contacts wherever we can, you know? And
Right.
So we'll keep those two. But if they're, you know, murdered by the Empire because Niall has like a little bug up her butt, that's no good, right?
But if we can use Niall's information to make money off of this, isn't this what we're in for? If they have a bounty placed on their heads, wouldn't we be contacted to hunt them down just the same as any criminal?
Yes, except for the captain's banging them, you see.
I don't care. The captain doesn't really care either. If we have
Well,
enough
that's what
money
I'm-
is
that's what
placed
I'm
on their
wondering.
heads, I'm sure he would bang them and then lock them up. Probably bang them again.
All right. Well, with the rebel thing, it's not quite so much as a lockup as a, you know, a removal from existence, as far as you know.
As long as
But
they're
yes, if you
useful,
think
they're
everything's
useful.
fine. Yes, I just think they're more useful as, you know, fleshy, bloody, breathing beings with functioning brains and limbs and muscles and things than just like a little bit bigger of a lump of cash that we can hold on.
Depends on the amount of cash, Toby. Everything has a price, doesn't it? Even you, my friend.
All right, can I like try to research like how much like an average? Oh, I caught like a definite rebel supporter.
Well, the commander that we had for the rebels was 5,000 credits.
But that's a commander.
Yes. So a fighter pilot, probably.
That wasn't a rebel, by the way. That was a group of.
He was a sympathizer.
No, he was a stormtrooper that went off duty.
Oh,
Right? You're talking about the job that you got offered
where they helped
10,000
us
credits
out.
for. Those weren't rebels. They were just stormtroopers who broke away. They weren't specifically allied with the rebellion.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I want to like look into that. Like I'll just like pull out my pad and try to look through to see if there's like a huge bonus on this.
Yeah, they pay a variable amount of money depending on how good your information is and like how many rebels they capture and
okay.
and like material recovered.
So yeah, as we start looking back, I'm like, well, it looks like, you know, if she was going to plant a tracking system, and they did go back to a large rebel base, and we
You know
could get
exactly where they're going to go back to. We've been there before. It's where we sold the bread.
oh, they're going back to
Polar base.
full door base with all. Then there is a good contingent there, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sounds reasonable.
Yes,
to
I'm like,
me.
well, depending on how many rebels are at the base, I mean, if she's going to call that in, and the information is still good, that could be quite a large chunk of money. But I mean, I
love
don't
how
know.
your attitude is slowly changing. You're like, well, actually, there's some money behind it. So this, could
I'm like, yeah, but I'm like, you know, like you said, there's a price on everything, but I kind of just taking a shining to those girls. I think we should just let's go talk to the captain. I think the two of us can't hash it out by ourselves. We need another good, strong mind attached to this problem. Let's go back to the ship.
All right. So
Strong
what happens
mind.
is,
Yes.
as you're saying that, unless saying you have something else you want to add.
No, just
Okay.
a one-liner against
the
Coral's
one-
intelligence.
Yeah.
Okay,
Just-
go
just
ahead,
small.
throw that in there.
No, he did. You
I already
talked
did.
over.
Oh,
He said, okay, go ahead.
Should I roll my witticism against
Yeah.
his intelligence?
no, just say it again because I talked over it.
Oh, I just said strong mind. Yes, sarcastically, the usual.
Okay, we got the Star Wars wipe. And we see Martha and Bethany like checking out their A-Wings doing a pre-flight. And then behind some containers is like Vape and Nile. And Nile's just like, I knew it! They've got A-Wings, those incom pieces of shit. They think they're so cool because they have hyperspace drives and shields. Not like a good, solid Imperial workhorse like a TIE fighter. Alright, listen, Vape. I need you to
just kinda,
distract
like-
them while I plant this bug. And Vape's just like, beep, 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 boop, boop, boop. And she's like, shh.
This is not where the captain is yet?
No, this is near your bay, your docking bay, but it's their own docking bay. So it's like several hundred feet over. So maybe we like zoom out of that scene and then we like go around this circular platform, like we zoom out and it's just like a round orange disc with openings on the side where ships just like fly in and dock. And like the
Okay.
camera rotates around and then zooms in on the Alto Loki where we find Coral, Zane, and Toby.
Yeah, and I'm like, Captain.
Where does this take place at?
Probably if the captain was in his quarters, then I would just go straight there.
Okay.
That sound good, Coral?
Yeah, I'm calling the girls right now to say goodbye.
Yeah, cool. So I come in and I'm like, oh, there's a small problem, sir, with a couple of our fellow companions. See, I could just play this for you, possibly, and I just play back the bit that's like, they're rebels. I know it. I'm like,
I'm
what are we
holding up the
going
phone.
to do?
I'm about to hit dial, and
Yeah,
I just
it's like, what are we going to do? I'm going to track them and put them up for the Empire for a bunch of money. And da 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 da. I'm like, it doesn't look good. I believe she's probably off doing it now, and
and then
they
I
can't return to base without endangering everyone. And
so
and
then
we're
I like cancel the dial, and then I call Niall instead.
Okay.
I'm like, I was doing some price checking. Maybe you're not
Yep.
curious.
Carl, what do you need? Shh.
Hey Niall,
can't
listen,
talk
I have a
right now.
huge secret I want to tell you,
Yeah.
like
yeah.
huge, and I need you back on the ship right now.
Yeah, I'll be back in like 2 minutes.
You have one because it's a limited time offer.
I'm really busy right now, Coral.
Yeah, I know you're planning a bug on the girls. I know that.
What? How would you? God damn it, Toby.
Yeah, I know he's real good at that sort of stuff. There's literally not a conversation I've ever had that he hasn't
I
recorded. so don't
can't
feel too
talk
bad.
right now. I'm a little busy.
Okay, I
It's
understand,
just
but
about
the
got them turned
secret
away.
is about what you're doing.
Okay. Why don't you give me
And-
2 minutes? I'll be done.
No,
And then
I
we can
don't.
talk.
I don't want you to plant the bug.
Okay. Make a roll to convince her then, if that's what you want
Like
to
a-
do.
Like a charm?
Oh,
Would this work in this situation?
I think so. I mean,
I mean, she
I don't know that
Looks
anything
up to
else
me.
would apply.
leadership maybe.
Yeah, leadership would work.
Okay, what's it against?
It's against her discipline. So it's going to be 1 red and 2 purple, but it's actually going to be 2 red and 1 purple. Because I'm going to throw a dark side die in here. Because she certainly wants revenge. She's got all sorts of dark emotions here. And I think
16, Arthur.
I think it's going to be 2 black die.
Okay. Alright, I can remove a black die because I have kill with kindness from a leadership check.
Okay.
So what did you say the results were?
2 red, 1 purple, 2 black.
One
And the 2
purple.
black is environmental for her literally being like, I'm about to plant a bug.
Alright, and
Literally right here.
and I marked that down as 1 black.
Okay.
And you spent a die, so I can't re-spend a die to fix it. But
Well, you could
Um,
spend a die to fix it. You have a spare die. Or you
mm,
could improve your own check if you'd rather not just cancel me out.
no, I have 4 yellows, so
Okay.
I can't improve it any more than that.
You could cancel me out then. If you wanted to be a dick.
I'm not going to be a dick.
Okay.
I mean, that's what we use the force dice for. So maybe I can use it to be like to. Can I use the force die to make it like like whatever check the girls make to find them easier?
To find Nile? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
That's what I'll do then.
Maybe you just like accidentally play some extremely loud music through her like combat.
Yeah, through a call that's like.
Yeah.
And
Or something like that.
You
Yeah.
play Verpanese death metal.
a couple
Ooh, that's
bars
rough.
of
Yeah.
bells.
She's like, "Yeah, Coral, just give me a sec. I'll be back at the ship in 2 minutes, like I said.
All right, I'm trusting you on this.
This is really important to me."
It's also really important to me. Like, entire reason why I am the way I am important to me. But okay, I trust you because you trust me, right?
Yeah, I'm almost done. Yeah, I totally trust you. Just give me a minute.
Okay, I'll wait for you. And I hang up the phone.
Okay. Just about 2 minutes later, she comes on the ship, and she's just looking kind of manic, happy. Like her eyes are a little white and a little too wide, and she's just like, "I did it. I did it. I found them. I got the tracer planted on one of their air wings. Coral, you should know those women that you've been hanging out with. They're not good enough for you. They're rebels. They're terrorists."
I just want to send them an email telling them not to go back to Full Door.
Okay.
I will. So, how about we do this in your quarters, where you're a little more comfortable, huh?
She's like, yeah, okay.
right. So
Can-
everyone knows.
I mean, if
this.
we
I'm
want
not
me
gonna-
to be comfortable, can we wait for Vape to get back? He's just distracting those girls for a minute, you know. Dirty rebel
if that's
sympathizers.
what it takes, then yeah. And you know what? It would be good for him to hear this as well. So, so.
Okay, yeah, yeah, he'll be here. And oh, here he comes now, and Vape's like rolling up the back end of the lander, like beep boop, beep boop, beep boop.
Okay. I sit them both down. I'm just like, so how much do you know about your dear old captain?
A lot. I know tons. Like everything that's on your wiki page.
I have a Wiki page?
Yeah,
Wiki page?
you're on the Imperial Holonet. Remember, you had a bounty.
Do you know what that was about? Like, what? You tell me what you know, and I'll fill in the missing details.
Yeah. So, I mean, what you were a former slave of a hut, and then you like escaped after shooting a bunch of people and flying a ship, and
Yeah.
then you met up with some sort of cool hacker dude named Darko, and he like got you a new identity.
Yep.
And then the hut like leaned on some Imperial contacts and got the Empire to issue an arrest warrant for you. Then you broke the law in a bunch of cool ways, but then my old boss, Griswold, like got you cleared of all Imperial charges, and now just the regular hut is searching for you. And yeah, like I know everything. See?
So that's not really true. That's what the Empire puts out about me. I actually witnessed Emperor Palpatine and Vader murdering my entire village with lightsabers and
She just starts
electricity.
laughing.
We
She's-
get like flashbacks though. The screen gets like short, like three frame like
Yeah.
flashes of like blood and lightsaber.
But as like Coral is remembering it as Emperor Palpatine, but like every time we look at it, it's a guy with a purple lightsaber and purple eyes that looks almost exactly like Lars.
So
And she just starts laughing. She's just like, Coral, that's you. I can't believe you. I thought you were being serious when you invited me in here and you were like, gotta be comfortable. You are a jokester. Toby put you up to I can't believe you came up with such a good joke in such a short amount of time.
So I'm just gonna I'm just like, it's not a joke. I wish it was. I mean, I'd still be happily living with my family. and I'm not. And I had years of being a sex slave for a hut because of it. So there's that. You can laugh about that as much as you want, but it's the truth.
Yeah, like she stops laughing as you're still serious, and she looks a little strangely at you, and she's like, "You're still joking, right? Like this is a joke."
No, this is why I wanted you here before you planted that tracking bug or whatever you put on those girls.
But Lord Vader protects us. He's the champion of the Empire. Got rid of the Jedi. If he was killing everybody in your village, it's because they were rebel sympathizers.
No, it's because we were fighting out against their hold over us. I mean, we weren't aligned with the rebels. We were aligned with our rights as citizens of the home planet that I'm from. So, listen, I think you need to honestly have another chat with my two friends from the Alliance because I know they're there and I don't have any qualms about, being one side or the other. In fact, I've been known to play both sides pretty equally. But I need you to know that rebels, Alliance, Imperials, what have you, it's just, there's more to it than whatever the media says. And unfortunately, everyone here can very easily tell you stories about Imperials and how they're not what the media portrays them to be. Now, don't get me wrong, I fucking love Vados. But if I met Vader in person, I would probably try and kill the man. So there's that.
All right. Are you saying anything else to her? She's just kind of sitting there staring silently at you.
I figured it would be best for you to know. Being a part of this crew is, you're not obligated in any way. If you feel like your sympathetic needs aren't being met, then I understand. I'm not going to hold you here. In fact, I'm not going to hold you to the secret that I told you either. If you feel like selling me out, then you're well within your right to do so. I just like to keep everyone. I don't like to keep secrets, especially with the people that I call companions. So, yeah. I'll give you some time to think on it, but I'd love to hear your thoughts either way.
Yeah, when you say that, she kind of like opens the door and pushes past you, and Vapes just like sits there and stares at you, Coral, and it's just like beep 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 beep.
I really wish I could understand him, but I hope you said good things.
And she's like screaming, running through the corridor. There's just like hint of tears at the edge of her vision with her like pink hair bobbing, and she's just like Zane.
Wait, he's running and calling for Zane?
Yep.
I'm in my room listening to traditional. It's basically Mongolian throat music.
I knew you were gonna fucking say that. I knew it.
It's my go-to. It's traditional music from my homeworld.
Of course. Why wouldn't it be?
And I have like the robe on, and it's like a pale brown, and I'm like practicing my dance move. Like I'm practicing the dance from it in my room a little bit.
So
Is it like Tai Chi dance?
You hear like a thump on
sure.
your door, and then you get like a door chime that's like visitor, visitor, and then there's like more thumps, like bump, bump, bump.
Music down. And I like
open, pants on.
I'm assuming the ship has this. I don't really know.
It might have music down, but it definitely doesn't have door open. You're gonna have to walk over there and
Door open?
no.
Ugh.
The doors all run on hydraulics, man.
Right. So I turn the music off, and
Yeah.
I walk over to the door, and I grab my bowcaster, which is always by the door, and I go, "Who's there?"
It's Niall. Are you in on this?
And on what? And I open the door.
Okay, and she looks completely different than she did like a half an hour ago when you last saw
I
her.
like give her a one up and down just to see, if she's all right and if
Yeah,
she has
it
all
looks
three
like
of her
she's
goddamn blasters on
definitely
her.
like got adrenaline running through her. Her hands are like shaking. She's just like, this is like a big joke between Toby and Coral, right? They're talking about how Coral like loves the Empire, but he loves the rebels, and Darth Vader killed his family, and now he wants to like help the rebels or something.
I don't know. I can't help you in this, Niall. I don't frankly have any idea. I would be stupid to pretend like I did.
She's like, well, you believe in me, right? You believe in the Empire. You're former Imperial military. You don't have any problem with me killing those two, do you?
Not necessarily.
Okay then.
I do have a problem, however, of you going against our commander's orders. There is a hierarchy on the ship that we must adhere to. And one day you might be commander of your own ship and be able to give those orders to kill those rebels, regardless of your thoughts towards them. But Coral is our commander. Coral is an idiot. I could probably beat Coral up anytime I wanted to, but I don't. Because Coral is a commander, and I believe in that.
And she's just like, shut up. You shut up. Coral's way cooler than you are. He could beat you up any day.
Fine. That's fine. Coral is great. So far, he's proved himself quite worthy of all of who follow him. Somehow. Frankly, I have no idea. I run over that battle between us and the droids every night. And I don't know what he did. But for some reason it worked. Also, he doesn't get shot. I also don't understand that. Everyone gets shot.
I
fucking
get
leg.
shot. Except for me.
I have like 4 blaster burns on me like right now.
Yeah.
I'm like just like a pelting machine. And I look at her
Still
and I go,
slightly smoking in a few areas.
yeah, I'm like still like singeing from like yesterday's back to tank treatment.
Missing an eyebrow.
And I look
yeah.
and I go, Niall, you're a member of this ship. You signed on. You're also an employee. Our leader, our employer is Coral. Doing anything against his wishes is cause to have you thrown off the ship. Is that
All right.
what you want?
She turns and starts screaming your name, Coral. Coral!
I'm still in your room. I haven't left.
All right,
Just
she,
standing here.
Marsh
Right.
runs back there and she's like, do you have a problem with me sending the Empire after those rebels?
Well, I don't have a problem with you sending the Empire after rebels per se, but those two girls are close friends of mine. I would have a problem with you sending them after those two in particular.
So she's like, if they're rebels, they're obviously not good enough for you, Coral.
Those girls, those ladies, they have saved our asses multiple times. And we, in turn, have done the same. The Imperials, in case you've forgotten, they hate subspecies as well. Like myself.
That's a rebel lie. There are plenty of Twi'lecian servicemen in the Imperial Corps. There's plenty of Imperial bureaucrats who are Twi'leks. Ryloth is a strong Imperial planet.
Yeah, it wasn't before, but I've already told you that story. I won't hark on it because I don't like thinking about it, honestly. The murder of mine. Anyway, I don't have a problem with it, but I have a problem with abandoning my friends and comrades. I have friends in the Imperials and I have friends in the Rebel Alliance. As an information broker, I'm sure you would understand that playing both sides works out in your favor in just about 100% of the time. I mean, we used to be information brokers, so something to think on. I mean, if your aim is to make money, then you should really throw aside allegiances like that because you're only playing one of possible two sides. You know, how do you think we got all this money? How do you think we can afford to buy you all the things you want?
Coral is sitting on a desk chair that's made out of cred sticks, just like rolling around.
Yeah. Why can't I hold all these cred sticks? You know?
Each of them just has one credit on it.
Yeah, yeah.
He builds furniture Minecraft style cred sticks. He's just like, what can I forge today?
Is that enough for you then, Niall?
Oh, have you walked up behind her?
Yeah, I just followed her. Yeah, followed her out.
She's just like, I'm gonna need some time on my own to think about this.
Yeah.
To talk to some
I
people.
wouldn't have any other way.
I'll find another ship back to Tantalus base.
If that's what you want, would you like to take Vape with you?
Yes, I'm taking Vape with me.
Okay.
She just starts gathering things up in like a bag in the center of her bed. She's like, can you move, Coral? I need to get that behind you, please.
Yeah, I just walk out of the room and go to my room. Oh no, I go to the captain's.
I follow Coral and I go, don't worry, Coral. We'll do her companion side quest eventually. But in the meantime...
Do I see her, like, packing up, then? If she's leaving the ship?
Sure.
Okay, I'm like, leaving, are you, then? Were you not able to come to an agreement with our captain?
I've got to figure some things out, Toby.
All right, well, I'll take care of Vape while you're gone. Don't worry about it.
Vape's coming with me.
Oh, bullshit he is. Vape, you're not going with her, are you?
Vape's just like, yes, of course I'm going with her.
But we've got meetings, we've got things to... And then I switch into binary, and I'm like, but I'm very excited about getting started and the IG, you know. And I think, you know, me and you together, I mean, we get a few control chips on our hands, be, you know, swinging through the galaxy, freeing the oppressed. I mean, we're a team, we're like a duo, you and I. I mean, this one's just going off to probably murder our friends. I mean, that's not, you know, very helpful.
Okay. Go ahead and make a persuasion check.
Excellent.
It's going to be against 1 red and 1 purple, but it's actually going to be against 2 red. Because I'm activating more dark side. We like literally see the audience sees like a cloud of darkness gathering around Niall right now.
Wait, did you say 3?
No, 2
2.
reds.
Oh, okay,
2
2.
reds.
Hey.
Nailed it.
Crushed it.
Yes.
So Vape is like, okay, very well. I believe then that you make a good point. Introducing you into the Brotherhood is more important than accompanying Niall for the short time she may be away from us. Can you please tell Niall that she can rejoin us? And that, please tell her that you need me for recovery.
Yeah, so I say to Niall, I'm like, yes, sorry about the cursing. The reason I say bullshit is, I mean, I won't be able to carry out any of my medical duties if I don't get further repairs. You see, when I had my, you know, slight adjustments and there was a few lost programs, which, unfortunately, only the R5 unit would be able to recover from my corrupted memory file. So, really, you'd be taking away another member of the ship, not just Vape here if you took him. So he will he regretfully will be staying with me and wishes you a quick and safe journey and looking forward to seeing you back at Tantalus, good girl, right?
She's just like, I can't believe you came in here and you took Vape from me, Toby. You know, I can speak binary.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I've been talking to Vape the entire time I've been on the ship.
Yes, well, no, I thought I was hallucinating that.
So she just like finishes stuffing a shirt in the bag and like zips it up poorly.
Yeah, like you are aware of the hallucinations, right? I mean, I've been mostly insane this whole time I've known you.
Just
Very
keep
sorry.
Walking past you, and she's just Get Sith, Toby. Get Sith.
Yes, switch off.
Before she goes, I'm gonna catch up with her
Okay.
and I pull out my holdout pistol. I hand it over to her and I say, "This one will probably fit better in your boot."
She's just
than
like,
the other.
no, you'll need it just in case Darth Vader comes to kill you again.
He wasn't after me. He was after my entire village.
So I mean, if you
That's-
tried to stop, she keeps walking like down the loading ramp.
I'll hopefully see you soon.
Yeah. See you soon.
Come on, Coral. I believe we have things to talk about.
Yes.
Have you ever been to Chamomile? Chamomile?
Commodore?
Chamomile?
Chamomile.
Commodore.
Chamomile 6.
Have you ever been to Commodore? God damn it! Now I'm.
That's it. That's it. You got it.
I believe that's where we should be heading next after we get our repairs.
I would note that Fuller Base is in the Commodore system, where the rebels are heading back to.
Lars is there,
Hopefully not. I fucking if they got my email.
and he wants to talk. At least I think so.
Yes, I'd love to talk to the man as well, but ideally I want to be there when Niles returns as well. How
Well, it could
long
be-
did this man say he would wait?
I don't think it matters at this point. I think Niall will take a long time. A couple of weeks, perhaps. At least a week. Get the Commodore, deal with this problem, move on to the next step from there. But we'll go to Commodore without Niall. I think we have to, right?
You know what, at this point, I'm happy for you to make that decision.
Arthur, do I get anything back from the lovely ladies?
Yeah, one of them sends you. Martha sends back a message like, "Thanks, we found it. It was behind the hyperdrive capacitor.
Okay.
We made sure to attach it to another ship."
I give them like a thumbs up emoji and then like a advantage die emoji.
Yeah, and then we like see the ship that she attached it to was like another Lambda class shuttle that's in Imperial transport
Okay.
with with a bunch of stormtrooper marines on it. So they're all just like, "Yeah, man, I got no. So it's in their stormtrooper helmets, right? So it's all like, yeah, I totally wasted back there. You know, I don't know why the Empire is such a thing against Bespin. This place is great." And another one's like, yeah, well, that Lando Calrissian guy, he's no friend of the Empire.
And now they're being tracked for no good reason.
Yep.
Okay, great. That is great. Good to hear. Yeah, after I get that, I'm just yeah, it's gonna probably just did I already buy one control chip? Let me just look to see if
I don't think control chips are an actual item in the game.
Oh no, I was just I asked you about it in Skype, and then I
Yeah.
don't think we actually found a thing. Okay, yeah, I start looking into them though. Like I'm like you get a scene of me like looking at robot
Okay.
manufacturers and parts, and then like control chips.
They're
and,
like 10 credits.
and okay, yeah. So I want to order. I'll like order some of them so I can start doing experiments on how to make like false ones.
Okay, all right. You put some on order.
Yeah.
What like when you purchase them, they're asked for like your identity because they want to make sure that robots aren't purchasing them.
Oh really?
Yeah,
Dude.
they're like, yeah, please.
Yeah, I
your
just go get
DNA.
Zane. And I'm
Okay.
like, Zane, can you believe this racist bullshit? I'm not allowed to buy control chips. Can you order a few of these for me?
Of course, Toby.
No, thank you, sir.
What's a control chip?
It's one of the things that you put in a robot that, remember, they didn't want me to fight because I didn't have one and no one could stop me from killing everything or whatever. But no one really wants one. I just want to do some research, understand the circuitry better. Possibly
Yes.
fake broken ones inside other droids to free them from the overseer meat
There it
bag.
is.
Yes, you know.
Of course, Toby. Anything
Thank-
you want. This won't get us in trouble, will it?
I certainly hope not. I
Have
mean,
you cleared
it's
this with the captain?
not
Sounds like something he
as
should know about.
such. Well, I mean, Mel mentioned it. You know, it's still like an in the future thing. I mean, I have people that I'll be in talks with, and you know, as soon as things are really in line, I'll
I
talk
click
to the
on
captain.
the comp pad and I go, Coral, this is Zane.
Yep. What's
Can
up?
Toby buy something called a FG chip?
Sure, whatever.
There you go.
I love
What's
our
the
captain.
site?
Yeah, I send him the link
Yeah,
to the site.
it's just
here.
asking for your like a printout of your DNA to make sure that you are, a living person.
It's like way high tech captcha.
Yeah. Are you a droid? Yes, no.
So I'll say
Like, you
Yeah,
can't,
there's-
like you can't like you're like, oh, of course I'm a droid. It's like, why wouldn't I be?
There's like a lot of EULA paperwork that begins like, if you purchase this product, please make sure not to break the end user license agreement in any of the following cases: research, black boxing, counter producing any attempt to hack, breaks the warranty, and is illegal inside the Empire, 4 Outer Rim states, and the
No.
Hutt Empire.
no back hacking, no back tracing, no back.
Yeah, it's basically
engineering.
like, whatever you do, don't mess with these things. Just use them as intended. And at the bottom, it's just like, click the yes button to finish checking out.
Yeah, send buy away.
Okay, so how many of these are you buying?
10. I'm
Okay.
going to order in 10.
100 credits
$100.
then.
Cool.
And somewhere in a mailbox far, far away, it's noted that Xenos Vresk has purchased 10 control chips. Ender.com. Yeah. So what's the plan now?
Astrogations check to Commodore.
Okay, it's
Yeah,
one
right.
day away by normal drive space, and it's fairly easy. It's a commonly charted path, so it's just one purple.
Yeah, get back to do it. Unless you
Yeah.
have points, you put points into it now. I mean, that's
Vape will aid you if you want.
Is it piloting space?
no,
No, it's
astrogation.
astrogation.
Yeah, it's the first one. It's an
Fuck.
intelligence
No,
space.
I have 2 green. I got my piloting space up.
Nice. Oh, that's good.
Well, hold on. Let me check my.
So Vape will do it if you want.
Yeah. I mean, he's better at it, so I'd let him do it.
I mean, that's what it says.
Uh, So Vape is like, this is the correct protocol outline, and then like the hyperdrive starts up, it's like, "Pew!" And then after like 10 minutes, you drop out of hyperspace.
I'm like, well, this isn't right. What's going on here?
Well, shit.
Yeah, you're like in the deep space between 2 systems, and Vape's just like, I apologize. It appears that there's a recurrent programming error that causes me to divide things by 1.33 rather than 1.34.
Well, try again, and this time use a damn force die if you have to.
Can we spend those for NPC roles?
Yeah, you can
Okay.
spend them on his behalf.
Yeah. Well, we need to get.
Well, you
there.
So
can't.
you-
I mean, what are you going to upgrade his green to another yellow?
Yeah.
I mean, by all rights, he should have
Yep.
succeeded.
Okay, so this time you make it, and let's see here. Can you mark down? I mean, if you want to get refueled, it's gonna be. I better go get the thing. I better go get my chart, my money's chart. But are you getting fuel for this jump when you land?
Yeah, and then
Okay.
we were gonna get repairs too, right? I mean, we had.
You
No,
don't.
we're
I
not
mean, you don't have
attentive.
any repairs. You just have like basic maintenance. You just need somebody to like change the oil.
Okay.
Yeah, we can get that done as well. I mean,
Okay, so days spent in space, so it's 1 day.
Yeah.
You currently have 4 passengers, so it's 40 credits.
What'd you say? 4
4-0.
or 0? Okay, I got that.
Yeah. When you arrive in Commodore,
drop in the hat.
when you arrive in Commodore space, they check your tag and they're like, "Attention! You have re-entered Imperial space. Our records indicate you recently visited the following system: Bespin, please make sure to eject all contraband before coming into outer orbit.
We don't have any contraband, right?
I like look at the screen. I just like, where's the yes button?
Your guns might actually be illegal, right? They're actually like rarity 9, right?
Yeah, but they're not illegal. They're just really low manufactured. It's not that they're illegal. It's that they only made
Okay.
so many. Like
And none
that's
of you
what-
have Imperial
Limited
bounties
edition.
right now, right? I don't think
Imperial
so.
bounties? No, I just have my my
Cole's
huge
got his bounty
outstanding
under
debt.
I have.
Do I
one.
have mine?
You have a bounty from the Hutts.
Okay, that's not Imperial though.
Nope.
Okay, cool.
I have a bounty.
What's the bounty for you?
I don't remember. It showed up when I was who was getting their Toby was getting.
Oh,
their
that
stuff, and I
was
on the
right.
waiting-
Yeah. What's his name?
My whole
Douchebag
family.
McGee?
Yeah.
Care
Yeah.
Catwus.
Oh, I
Sorry.
have that written down somewhere.
Specialist squad leader, Care Catwus. Yeah.
So,
Imperial looking for Zane, yeah.
here's what I do then. I like go over to his quarters and I use my captain's key to open the door. And then I have like all these wigs and I'm just like makeover time.
I shoot one of them as you open the door. Grandma just. Oh my
And it's
god,
just
are
like-
you okay?
That was my favorite blonde wig.
It was like a blonde fro.
Yeah.
You can't do that to me, Captain.
I'm sorry. I was so excited that I actually get to give you a disguise.
This here is a private space.
I
Don't
understand
sneak
that.
up on me here.
Okay. What type of hair do you want, Zane? I've got so many options. You shot the blonde afro. We can't go with that one, but we've got so many.
I have something. Ugh. You know, I have a fair aching towards the Lando.
Oh, I like it.
Do you want to get a half cape to go with it?
Yeah, get a half cape.
I already
and
have a
Lando.
half cape.
So
That's like
I'm
brown.
also
They made
here's
from
what
Fanta.
else
Amazing.
I'm gonna do. Right, I'm gonna take a series of like pictures, like selfies, whatever, of me like doing a
doing up
like
the
maybe you
game.
got your eyes closed and then like doing your makeup to like highlight different features of your face. And
Can
I'm
we
taking a selfie or
like montage with like, let's hear it for the boys. Dun, 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 dun,
Yeah,
dun,
something like that. I don't,
dun,
basically, what
yeah.
I'm doing, I'm taking a series of selfies and I'm sending them all to like to Niall, and I'm like, "You're missing out. This is great," and I'm just,
Yeah.
and like putting a wig on, and like I put a wig on backwards, and I'm just like I do that sort of face. Where I'm just like looking contemplatively at it, and then. And Toby's in the background going like that or something like that, and it's a photo that we got Vape to take of us while Zane is sitting there like straight faced, like just not doing anything, and I'm just like, yep, sending it all to Niall, and just being like, you're missing
Yeah.
out. This is
It starts getting out of hand, and then it's like the scene from
Top Gun.
no, Mrs. Doubtfire. Like eventually we're doing him up as like different like women and stuff,
yeah.
and he's like doing silly voices. Yeah.
But here's the thing, Arthur, and I want to point this out. I don't send her what he looks like as a
Okay.
final.
All right.
So
And I'm like, can you believe that a droid isn't allowed to order a control chip? I mean, what is this bullshit? I mean, it
I don't
really
even
is.
know
The more
what
you
a
think
control
about
chip
it.
does, Toby. I mean,
But
honestly,
why shouldn't I be able to buy anything I'd like? I mean, do you know that you can do anything to a droid you like on film, and the MPAA won't do a thing to the ratings? I mean, literally rip one to pieces with your bare hands. MPAA doesn't give a shit. Rate that thing G.
I feel like they could make an entire movie where they just slaughter robots. Then
They
and then
could
it
and
would-
do. I mean, it's terrible. I mean, I think it's what if they were like, oh, we can't show anyone dying because that's bad unless they're a Twi'lek. Show the children the bloody Twi'lek guts. I mean, that's how I feel sometimes,
Oh, I completely understand. I come
Yes.
from a very, very rough history of my family getting murdered, so I know exactly what that's like. Except it wasn't a movie.
Vape just
I
sits
feel like I need
quietly
to
in the
bring this
corner.
up all the time.
Yeah. Vape's just like in the corner, and every time you guys like drop something or cut some of Zane's hair, he just comes over and loudly vacuums it and then moves back.
Yeah.
So he looks like a white. Oh, I don't know. Are you Caucasian, Zane?
Yeah.
Okay, you look like a spitting Caucasian version of Lando Calrissian.
Perfect.
And I was like, how do you like it?
Great. It looks amazing, I think. Yes.
It looks like shit.
This is what you wanted. You said
it's
Lando
fine.
Calrissian, and I'm like,
It's fine. I don't even care.
all right. So we need a new name for you. What are we gonna call you if we refer to you on the planet?
You don't need a new name. It's fine.
So if I,
I
say,
already called him
oh,
Zane, boy. I mean, his
Zane
name is
over there.
Zenrisk, right? I mean, Zenrisk is the...
It's close
I
enough.
can't even remember. I say Zane all the time. I think it's perfectly safe.
It's close enough. It doesn't even matter.
Yeah, Zane, yes.
Zane
Okay.
works.
Can someone make
what
a
if we call
skullduggery on Zane's behalf?
Absolutely. And I get something because I'm using a disguise kit as well.
Lando Caucasian.
Xando Zalrizian. I think I like that one better.
So I have a disguise kit, Arthur.
Okay.
Um,
I think that gives you a blue, probably.
A blue? Yeah, I'd imagine it would. So skullduggery.
Yep.
Okay.
And you're rolling against one red, 2 purple, and 1
One
black.
red, 2
Wow. Use that white.
purple,
Use a white.
and 1 black. You said?
Yep. Because this is
Alright.
going to be, you have to get through space so we're at security.
Okay, we'll
where they're
spend the
gonna...
white to get rid of one of those, right? I mean, get rid of that black dye. Those things suck.
So when I make a skullduggery check, let's see here. I think I have something in here for skullduggery. Charm or negotiation. I don't think I have anything about skullduggery. I thought I did. I guess not. All right, so yeah. So you want to use it? We'll use a 4 star here, Arthur, if you don't mind,
Okay, go ahead.
and we'll make it 3 purple instead of 1 red, 2 purple.
Okay. The force is strong with this one.
Yeah, and then I add my 2 yellow, 1 green.
Chris Tucker, Fifth Element.
Wow. Okay.
Nope.
Yeah, it does look like shit, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It was the name. The name got him caught. Sorry, did you say Zenrik? No. Oh.
Okay. So what? Yeah. What's the plan as you're approaching the planet?
Well, I guess, you know how you act like yourself, Zane?
Yeah.
Don't act like yourself. Act like someone else. Act like me. Yeah, that'll work, right? You act like me.
I think one person acting like you is about the top amount that we can handle, sir. Maybe if he acts like, just someone he saw on a TV show that was, just...
Ooh.
I'm not
You
going to act
should-
like anybody else.
What if they have
I'm
like your
fine.
mannerisms on file or something? I don't know how these things work.
Sure. Mannerisms. I'll give
Look,
it a shot.
just try not to, just try not to, put out so many pheromones and everything. I mean, right? That'll help.
Pheromone?
Pheromones, you
Pheromones.
meatbags will spray them everywhere. I mean, it's quite obvious when you're a droid, but I guess you miss most of it, right?
That's a good point. I should put on some pheromones.
Yeah.
So
So
should we contact nobody? I don't know.
Well,
we
I
have
mean-
to talk to him somehow, right?
Is there any like? Do we have any contacts on this place?
the rebels and Fuller Base, which is on the moon. The secret
That's-
rebel base
That's
on the
not
moon.
gonna. That's not gonna help us get on.
Contacting secret rebel base on the moon. Come in.
We're going. Come in, secret rebel base. Rebel base that is secret. Come in.
Oh yeah. No, I'll send him a quick, PM. And be like, hey, need help getting on the planet. You know anyone in there that can smuggle a couple attractive gents?
I mean, so who are you sending the message to?
There was a guy that I interacted with to make
Yeah,
the sales.
there
He
was.
dude.
I have it.
And,
not Alan.
I have here
Lieutenant
Lieutenant
Oh yeah,
Talon.
yeah, Lieutenant Talon.
Yeah.
It's actually
That's who I have
Captain
it.
Talon now.
Oh,
oh.
okay.
Change that.
I'll send him that exact message.
Okay. So he calls you up and he's just like, yeah, hey, Zane, McCoral, yeah. We're gonna have a little problem talking. Apparently, you've been in contact with an Imperial sympathizer. Lieutenant Martha just came in here and told us about that.
Yeah, that only
Uh,
came to us recently.
Yeah, so you can understand why intelligence is going to have a bit of trouble trusting you.
Would it help if she's not on the plane anymore?
We got to follow procedure here, man. This is a secret base.
No, I understand. It's perfectly fine. Uh, how about I pay you for a dossier on someone who can help us on the planet? You don't have to talk to me.
Yeah. Yeah, I must have been a dark side died. Yeah, I can do that. Yeah, I could get somebody to smuggle you down there. Maybe I mean, do you need to be smuggled down there? What are you looking for exactly? Tell me.
Oh, we just have a guy with a hot head, you know.
I mean, Commodore is a resort destination, but I'm pretty sure prostitution's illegal there.
Sorry, no. I meant he has a bounty.
Okay, so you are gonna need to get smuggled onto the planet.
Yeah. Let's
Okay.
just say that.
Yeah, I think I know somebody.
Excellent.
All right, yeah, he sends you some details of a guy whose name is SSS apostrophe large S lowercase s.
Ooh, droid.
That's not a droid name. He's a Trandoshan, a lizard man.
Hmm. Like that?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Well, I thank you kindly.
Yeah,
Say hi to the girls for me.
yeah. Try to get that resolved, Coral. You know.
I'm working on it. Oh, they look cool. All right. Well, I'll call him up now.
Okay. So you call up,
Mhm.
and he's just like, "Yes, hello."
Hi, is this?
No, that's my father.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Just kidding. It's a transition joke.
Oh, I don't know if we have any Twi'lek ones. Anyway, I hear you're the man to talk to about seeing if people can get onto the thing without seeing anyone get onto the thing.
Yeah, you're talking about Commodore, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So listen, I gotta know something first. Do you have any Wookiees on your crew?
Absolutely not. Those things scare the bejeebers out of me.
All right, good. Then we can do business.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So what are you looking to get down on the surface?
Well, we have one man with a bounty on his head, and we're hoping that he can, get through.
Okay, what's his name?
His actual name or his fake name?
Yeah, the actual name.
Oh, I tell him because I can't remember what Zane's actual name
Xenos
is.
Resk. He's just like, yeah, that guy doesn't have any bounties.
He
Sure,
doesn't
this
have
isn't
any
something
bounties.
private. There's no Imperial bounties. There's no underworld bounties.
Well, still, I would like to pay for your services to help either way.
Okay, yeah. All right, I'm gonna need dossiers on everybody I'm taking down there. I'll be providing you with fake credentials. You're gonna have to park whatever vessel you use to get here at a space station, and we'll take my ship down. I'll bring you
Would
back
we-
up when you need to.
Oh, well, is it possible to just get one of us down? Because the rest of us are fine to move down there.
Sure.
You okay with that, Zane?
Yeah, I don't see why not.
All right. So just one, please.
Okay. Yeah. So he quotes you a price of 800 credits.
Oh, that's reasonable as hell. Yeah, we'll do that.
Okay. Yeah. We get the montage of like your ship's docking, and then he's just looking over Zane. And he's like, "You look familiar to me, human."
Pretty generic looking human. Maybe you're just racist.
Just like, you look like another one of those humans who's very famous. I just can't place it.
Very famous, you say. Who do you think I am?
I don't remember his name. Some sort of big shot. Anyway, here's your new credentials. On the planet. And he's like, he's just like, here's your new credentials. Your name on the planet is going to be Sam Wargula.
Wow, what a dumb name.
Yeah, it's pretty dumb. All right, so listen. I have no idea why your captain wants you to do this. There's no actual bounties on you. But I'll take his money.
We saw the bounty notification ourselves, played on a TV in the planet that we just
Bespin?
came from.
We were in Bespin.
Bespin.
That's who you look like. You look like Lando Calrissian.
That's right. I forgot. Sorry.
Yeah.
I got a perm.
I don't know. Maybe it was like a private bounty or something. No one's looking for you in the criminal underworld or the...
It's a private bounty.
Oh, okay. Well, you know, they're not going to stop you at the spaceport for that.
Good to know. I appreciate the information, friend.
I mean, your boss has already paid me, so I can take you down there if you want, but I don't really have to. No returns, by the way.
No, so you might as well then, right?
Yeah, no backseas.
All right,
just
so
gonna
when
take
you say
the
that,
money.
he just like punches the ships and starts heading towards the surface.
All
As you-
right. So let's park this bitch.
I
Yes.
spy something that begins with A.
Astrogation.
So,
Yes.
yeah, as you're going through the spaceport, Zane, some of the stormtroopers are looking over you, and then like one of them turns to another and nods, and we see them like sending a message off to somebody, and they're like, "Yeah, he's here." But that's off camera. That's like something we see on camera, and then we come
Oh,
back
yeah,
to
sure.
you walking.
So you're
cluelessly
basically
through
telling
customs.
Sam, don't metagame this information, but here
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah.
I like that Arthur will do that to us, and that he usually trusts us to like not metagame, because it makes it a better show for the audience.
You horribly fucked up your skullduggery roll, right? Like you failed big time. You have 2 failures.
So it's like slipping off.
No, it's
Or
not
what?
not even that. They're just like running your credentials, and they're just like, "Yeah, this is the guy."
Okay. So,
But as
Is
you're
it
going
obvious
through
that the wig
customs,
is-
it's completely like they're just like, "Sir, we're gonna need to check your weapons." What's your
So did this guy not do anything? I thought he was supposed to smuggle him
Yeah,
into
basically,
the thing.
yeah.
What the fuck?
He was like, "No, there's no biggie. I'm not even gonna smuggle part. I'll just drive you down there
You
like
know
a
what you paid
fucking
for, Coral.
Uber, a goddamn Lyft driver."
He provided you with this shitty credentials that immediately got flagged.
all right. Yeah, so I
Great,
mean, we go
Arthur.
through.
Okay, all right.
Or do I have a force ability? It's like, stop, something's wrong.
No, I
Feel
mean,
a
if you
disturbance,
take
I'm
Jedi, you could certainly start having stuff like that, but you
Yeah,
haven't
but
Yeah,
yet.
that is
to be a
super bullshit,
Jedi.
anyways.
So the 3 of you meet
Yeah,
up on the far side of customs. What's the plan now?
Well, we don't have much.
Your thing's falling off there, Zany. Let me fix that for you. And I'm like my thumb, and like just like putting his
I
eyebrows
just rip
back
it
in
off.
place
It's
or
not
whatever.
it's not even good.
Probably in the background, there's a Lando Calrissian ad asking people to come to Bespin.
Yeah, no, he's standing right next to it while I'm doing it. I'm just like, oh, that helps. Yeah.
You're like, this is way off for the eyebrows. I don't know what I was thinking.
Well,
I'm
he's
not
not
wearing this
supposed
thing
to
anymore.
be like him. He's just supposed to look like him and not be Zane.
I'm not
So-
wearing it. I pull it off and I just like put it on the ground, throw it in a trash bin or something.
Oh man.
Yeah.
I take the wig and I keep it.
Where are we going?
You're the guy that's leading us here.
Yes, what
You're
are we
supposed to
doing
meet
here,
this guy.
by the way? Like, I mean,
I thought, wait, aren't we with another guy who's like bringing us to a place to contact?
no, that guy just
someone?
dropped you off
No.
and was like, "Late ski. Thanks for the fucking."
Wait, why did he drop me off? I
800
thought he knew where
credits.
he was going.
No, this is your thing, man. This is your backstory thing.
Yeah, but I don't know where I'm going.
Go ahead, make it up. Arthur will roll with it.
I've
Tell
never
me
been to
what you
college.
want to do to track down the dude who killed your family.
Oh,
Can we flip cams
frickin'
back on?
Goddamn.
Yeah, we should have restarted during the break.
I'm gonna have to hang up.
Mistakes were made. All right, we're gonna restart the call. The mistakes were made song.
It doesn't actually fix it, right?
Yeah, but Virgil said he had to hang up, so
fix it for me.
I figured we'd just restart for everybody.
I mean, it doesn't get rid of the gray shit.
I know,
No,
I know.
but turns everyone's cams on.
Your camera was on.
Your
Virgil.
camera was on, Virgil.
But I guess I guess we just do a Google search.
Okay.
Well, did this
what are
guy
looking
give
for?
you a location to meet him? I mean,
I go, no. Said to go to Commodore. I thought this guy who's like he's like walking away or whatever said he knew where he was going.
yes, he was there to smuggle you in, which he did a great job of, by the way. He didn't get flagged at all, so that's really
Yeah,
cool.
not at all.
Not at all.
Surprising, really.
Yeah.
We fuck up so many things.
Okay, I'm gonna throw a dark side die over to you guys, and like a courier is approaching, and he's just like Xenos Vresk. He's got like one of those panels, he's just like with your name written on it, Mr. Vresk, looking for a Vresk, just wandering around like the baggage
That's
area.
me. I'm Xenon Vresk.
He's just like, yep.
Xenosk. If you're gonna try to be me, try and say the name correctly.
Xenos. Okay, got it.
Also, if they ask you to dance, the dance starts with 3 steps backwards.
Got it. 3 steps backwards. Got it.
Mr. Vresk, I have a car waiting for your pickup.
Oh, my entourage. Will they fit?
So he looks over them. He's like, we're gonna need a bigger car. No problem. We didn't know that was an issue, but your employer has already prepaid us and left some. Yep. Just one moment,
Yep.
please.
I like pull out my data pad. I'm like, yep, get on with it.
And after about 5 minutes, they pull up with like a hover tram, like literally just like a land speeder car that you can fit like 20 people into. He's like, yeah,
Is it a covered car?
Yeah.
You know,
Covered.
there is a total of 4 of us. Are you saying you couldn't get a nicer fucking car?
He's just like, sir, this is. We thought there would only be just you, sir. We had a very small.
Yeah, that's your problem. You thought. You didn't think.
Could
Son of
I
a
offer
bitch.
you?
Shut up
free-
and just get. I'm sick of you fucking talking. Just shut up. Let's go. Everyone get in the car, and I like give Zane a wink. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and then I like step in. I'm like, you're bothering Mr. Xenos. Please, back up. You're way too close, and you're breathing on him.
I just shake my head and like internally facepalm.
So yeah, all of the seats are very wide and like plushy, and there's like a bottle service, and it's like unlocked. You see it go from like a red bar to like a green bar, and the driver's just like, I was just wanting to offer you complimentary bottle service. Sorry for the problem. Just get the bartending droid to help you out there.
I'll tell you what. It looks better on the inside than it does on the outside, so you get 1 point back. You're
One
negative
point?
3, so now you're at negative 2. All right. By the
There-
time that we arrive, you need to be at positive, or else I'm going to talk to your goddamn boss. You hear
I
me?
start flashing his score on like my arm.
So
thing.
he's just like, yes, of course. Would you like a guided tour of the city as we fly out to your platform?
Us,
Worth a
entourage.
point, sir? Worth a point? I think it might be. Yes.
Yeah, sure.
Okay,
Yeah.
Ding.
Okay.
-1. Looking good.
So
I like pull over and I'm just like, where's the bantha milk? And I'm like looking.
the
blue
bartender
milk?
droid is just like, we have blue milk available as a
Thank
mixer.
God. I will have
Would
what
you like
what's
a
my drink?
Kahlua?
What? No, it was a blue Russian. What was it?
Blue Russian.
Yeah. It was.
Is that what I normally have? Yeah.
Sure.
I'll take a blue Russian, please.
Of course, sir. And just begins like mixing it, and then it's literally, there's no head to this thing. It's just 2 arms that come out and like shake things
Yeah.
and mix it.
It's a what is it, like a little bar fridge,
Yeah.
but like with little arms and
Yep.
Yeah, it's just like opens itself up, reaches in, grabs some glasses.
That's right,
Oh,
George
that's
Lucas.
awesome.
Pay attention right here.
Yeah,
This is the kind of droids you need to be introducing.
This is like a Fifth Element droid. This one.
Yeah, so your little like complimentary Wi-Fi data pads that connect to the HoloNet that are built into the seats show you're on a 2-hour flight to go deep into the countryside, into a jungle area, and the ending land point GPS is one end of the top of like a ziggurat that's been like a pyramid that's been cut off somewhere before the top, and it's just a flat area.
And then
I think that would
above
finish
the
that.
area that's been cut off is floating with an eye on it.
No,
Okay, so it's
But
not
that
the
would be cool.
Illuminati
no,
like,
not the Illuminati.
base. Okay.
Not a secret.
It's just
Illuminati base.
truncated.
Yeah. So, is there anything you'd like to do before you arrive?
Can I check my emails to see if Niall has gotten back to me with any cool pictures of herself doing cool stuff?
When you sent all of your emails to her,
Mhm.
they all just like got bounced back by D&D.
Wait, what?
Do not disturb.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, catty little.
She's gonna have so many cool pictures to look at when she looks in the room. And I'm just like, ah. I look at the driver and I'm just like, hey, you. Like, knock on the divider or whatever.
Yeah. Yes. No need to knock on the divider, sir. Just use the
You have
compads.
kids?
No, sir. I've been thinking of getting a cat.
If you had children, how would you deal with them being, like, emotional about stuff?
I suppose I'd try to understand their feelings.
Understand their feelings. Toby,
Yes.
mark it down another positive point, please.
Oh yes, all the way up to 0 now. They're doing so well.
So he's like pulls out like a handkerchief. He's like, oh.
I don't like this.
Me too.
All right. Yeah. All right. And then I'm just like, good. If you have any other thoughts about that, let me know.
Yeah,
Like-
of course. If there's anything in the next hour, I'll make sure to pass it along. But perhaps you'd like to check the HoloNet for information about parenting advice. How many children do you have, sir?
Just one. She's a 16-year-old girl, and she's not my child.
He looks over you. He's like, You're very youthful looking, sir.
I mean, how much do you know about Twilix?
Well, you appear to be a very handsome young man, sir.
Thank you. As I was saying, she not mine biologically, but I am.
Oh, of course. That makes so much more sense, sir.
Yes. So this cat.
Well, I haven't settled on any one type of cat, sir.
Actually, you know what? I don't really care too much. Give us a moment,
Okay.
would you? Privacy.
Of
thanks.
course,
I,
yeah.
like push the divider back up against.
Super.
Maybe
slow.
maybe it's just Toby making the noise.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm just like, Zane, you always get treated so nice.
Maybe people just don't like you.
I mean, I'm playing you, and you're a bit of a dick to everyone. I mean, like,
That's the secret, right?
oh yeah, project what? Yeah, projection. Oh my god, I'm learning so much today.
Can I? I think we're about done, right?
Oh, we have one last thing I want to get in before.
Okay,
because
because there was kind of. I mean, I'm not sure like what this entails. Taking out a control chip
From what?
from the bar robot. Like, is this?
Oh, that would be. I mean, you'd have to go like inside it and be
Okay,
like
that's what I
ripping
thought.
things
Did
out.
Did you even
yeah.
get the delivery yet? Like,
No. He
no,
ordered
but I
them
can
to
still remove
Tantalus.
his. And he
we're
would-
just gonna have an entourage of like fucking useless droids.
Well, he
that
doesn't
have their
have
freedom.
I just think he'll have a better life mixing drinks if he can. The you know
Choose
maybe he
the
doesn't
poor
have
I
to
mix
arsenic
drinks
in.
when I can mix
Drink.
bombs.
I know, and like maybe his creativity as a drink mixer is being hampered by the control chip. Like you know,
If you want to rip it out, it's going to be an extremely difficult skullduggery check.
that's what I wanted to know, and so I don't think I should do it
Yeah.
then. Thank you.
Maybe you should work on getting that up so you can do this to people.
All right. Is there anything you guys want to do before you land?
No.
All right. So the ship pulls in and like hovers sideways, and the ramp extends so that you can walk to the edge of this pyramid thing.
Mm-hmm.
And at the far edge of the pyramid on the other side is just a man sitting facing away from you in like black robes. So all you see is like someone sitting cross-legged from behind with a thick hood over their head.
Okay. I look over at Zane and I'm just like, Shall we do this then? What's the plan? You want to talk to this man? I mean,
Good afternoon, sir. I say.
Oh well, I'll follow
Are you
Joe.
guys like still? Are you still standing on the ship? Like,
Oh well,
waiting?
I thought we
we're-
were like walking down.
Oh, you're walking down it. So are you
Yeah.
crossing
My
like the
imagination.
distance?
Yeah. Talk
And yeah, the figure stands up, and you hear a familiar voice. It's just like, "Hello, Toby."
Hello, hello. Do I know you, sir?
So he turns around and pulls his hood off, and it's Drek Duran.
Oh,
And,
Dreckles!
and he like rips his lightsaber off and lights it, and is like
Hello, Drek, old boy.
moving a dark side die over. Toby, Coral, Zane, have you met my teacher, Luz Theron? And you guys hear a second lightsaber snap hiss behind you as you see a guy floating up to the ziggurat wearing like a black cloak. You see his purple eyes and his purple lightsaber.
Okay, so I robot shit my pants.
There's a
Anything you
fair
guys-
check that needs to be made here, right?
Yeah, but we'll start that next week at the beginning
Okay.
of the next session.
Okay, great.
Really? I was hoping for more of a like, oh god, like, oh, big reveal.
I'm just-
Drek
I'm just-
Duran works
Yeah.
for Lord Luz Theron.
Let's-
Yeah.
And I
This
just
is the-
turned
Nope.
to Drek.
Okay,
and
all
just-
right. I tried.
No, it was good.
I turned to Drek and I'm just like, really? I mean, I thought you were less cliche than this.
Is that the line we go out on?
Yeah.
You know what? You know what? You know what? We're gonna do the thing that they always do in Flash. Like,
could say-
you think the episode's ending, and then they have like an extra 30 seconds for anyone who gets through the credits, and it's just
Oh, yeah.
you
Post.
admonishing Drek Duran.
Yeah. Director Ann's kind of like, what are you? Who are you?
So yeah, I mean, you've got one guy floating behind you with a purple lightsaber, and one guy in front of you standing with a blue lightsaber. I was hoping for more of an emotional impact and chat to lose their shit, but fine. I worked hard setting this up for like 4 or 5 weeks, but it's fine.
It's good stuff.
Fine.
Sorry, I don't have a.
No,
I
it's
mean,
fine.
I got more excited about like let's hear it for the girls. Dress up scene.
Yeah. And you
Which
know
I
what?
apologize for it. Just I
guys-
spent all my energy on that scene, Arthur. I was really invested emotionally in that scene. and I drained myself. I told
the
you I was
party-
tired today. I'm loving the story, Arthur. Fucking amazing job today.
The party got rid of
Don't-
Niall, and chat wasn't like, "Yay, we got rid of Niall! Thanks, Arthur." They were like, "Huh? Okay, Niall's gone. Well, let's bitch about something else now."
God, I wish Nala
Can't
was
make
still
Chad
with us,
happy,
man.
right?
But she had to know. She just had to know. It's a secret
Chat
that she
hates
has to know. Chat hates me now.
All right, let's
Yeah.
do some. What's up?
Okay, we're cool.
Let's do some late night shout outs.
Mm-hmm.
Swargula, who the fuck are you? What do you do?
Oh,
Where can
welcome
people
everybody.
find
I'm Swargula. That's how it's pronounced technically,
Swaggy
Swargula.
boggy.
You sure your name's not Sam Wargula?
That's my name, but Swargula. I like it. I like both of my names. I like all my names a lot, actually.
That's good. I like
Sounds
my names
reasonable.
Yeah, it's good. I would hate to hate your name. That'd be an awful thing. Like
that
Dave
would be.
or Arthur Perkins.
I feel like you're really trying to hit me back for that Sam Wargula thing.
No, just both of those names are just kind of like, eh. But
Okay.
why each their own, I guess.
Well, I mean, like you put it out there, Arthur, and then Sam was the one that took a dump on it. So
I know.
he's
Yeah, he did.
dumping around himself at the moment. So you have no one to blame
Okay.
for that
So
stink.
I stream at twitch.tv/Swargula. I'm doing really weird things all the time. Like just setting things up is super strange. Like I don't fucking know. I try to make my stream as incorporated with like the chat as possible, which leads to a really weird community-driven kind of craziness. We found that out yesterday, didn't we, Dave?
Yeah.
Yeah. It was a weird game yesterday. But yeah, so I play D&D a lot. You can go there and play D&D. I think everyone here knows that. That's it. I'm Swargula.
All right, Dave. Who the hell are you? Where can people find you? And what do you
Hey
do?
everyone, my name is Dave. I stream over at twitch.tv/Henley, Henley. I stream a lot of dumb shit. Probably the most dumb shit. Like today, I was streaming for 7 hours of me literally flattening Earth with a shovel.
Oh, that's right. That was Worm.
Mm-hmm. Worm
How'd you
Online,
like it?
man. It's good. It's good shit. It's like an adult version of Minecraft. It's so good.
Yeah, and it's super old too, isn't it?
Oh, they released a new one,
Oh.
which is, it just sort of makes it easier to play. Having said that, I also do a lot of tabletop RPG streams. I have this thing called Die Party. We do a World of Darkness game, Geist of Sin Eaters. It's super, super roleplay heavy. Virgil was
Saturday
on that.
mornings.
Saturday mornings, 10 a.m. We do a action movie world game with Arthur and Virgil. Yeah, both those guys. are in that.
Fridays evenings.
Fridays, yeah. I'm starting up a new game called Die Party Night City, which is a Cyberpunk 2020 viewer game, meaning that you can jump in and potentially die because that game is stupidly lethal. Like, if Edge of the Empire is to the point where no one ever dies, Cyberpunk 2020 is like all the way over the other side where everyone always dies. So there's that. I don't know when that's going to go live, but whenever I get the final overlay stuff going on, that's when it will happen. And after this, I'll be streaming some Rainbow Six Siege.
Cool.
Virgil, who
Hey,
the hell
guys.
are you? Where can people find you, and what do you do?
You can find me over at twitch.tv/Zircon5, where I do
Five
some
is a number.
Yeah, it is a number. It kind of like mirrors the Z a little bit to balance the word nicely.
I never noticed that before. Oh,
Yeah.
that's adorable.
Thank you, baby.
Aw.
I had a great game over on my channel. Going to be running another one next Tuesday, and I think we're going to start it into a campaign. I was thinking we were going to do one shots for a while, but after just doing the second one, we had a really good cast that clicked really well together, and we got super into the story. So we definitely are going to continue that next Tuesday, and then you can catch me on these guys' streams all the time. Other than I think tomorrow we're not doing a payroll stream, but next Thursday you can catch me on the payroll stream on Swargula and then all those other shows, guys. So swing by and give a follow. I'm always hosting anyone that I get to go play with. I'm a little bit of a role player, guys.
Yeah.
And yeah, so thanks so much for watching, guys. I love reading the chat and hanging out with you guys while we're role playing at the same time. And don't forget to follow that Arthur button down there somewhere to keep up to date on all the epic roleplay here on the show.
Oh,
true.
yeah.
So yeah, I'm Arthur Perkins. I'm APGamingREAL. You can find me on Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube, all at .com/APGamingREAL. I posted the announcement for my Vera game, so if you wanted to sign up for that, check out my Week 61 Weekly Digest video.
What are you playing?
It's going to be 5e Thursdays at 8 Eastern, starting in January for 8 weeks. And sign-ups are for each week slot.
Get in there, guys. This
Yeah,
is good
get in
GM stuff.
So,
Good fucking stuff.
Yeah, follow if you want to. I guess follow the channel if you want. But definitely go and check out. If this is your first time watching your channel, go and watch all of the previous episodes of Edge of the Empire on YouTube. Just
They're
go
really
click
good.
on the YouTube button below and find the playlist Edge of the Empire. It should be very prominently displayed. And then watch that shit because it's crazy.
Someone, if
Don't forget
you're
the straw
feeling
polls.
super game, I would love to see a comic
yeah.
of the Vader O eating contest.
Yeah, we definitely need the straw polls out there. Let's toss them now.
I wish I was an artist because I just want to just fucking draw up those scenes.
Vaderos. Well, I mean, we
like
still.
just like the cool scenes that happen, like in TTRPG, like just having someone who just like sits there and makes like just a dumb 2-second comic or
Yeah,
whatever.
well, I mean, if you have fan art for this show that you want to send in, or fan art for any show of mine, you can send it all to apgamingreal@gmail.com.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can just find me everywhere at APGamingREAL, basically. You can also find me at apgamingreal.tv. I think that's a thing that somebody set up for me, because they're crazy. Check out those straw polls. They're all in the description section. Any final thoughts? Swarg, what are you going to do against this guy carrying a lightsaber? Like, two people
I'm
carrying
actually really
lightsabers.
curious. I'm actually really curious because it doesn't seem like he wants to kill me. So I'm actually really curious to see what he's got to say first.
It
And
sounds
then
like
I
they're just
don't know.
threatening us. I don't know why.
Yeah, so I'm right now. My policy is just going to be like, yeah, let's
Though
just hear him
this
out.
purple dude, he might. I don't know if he remembers me. Probably not though. But-
Yeah, I'm not sure if Toby's logic gates are like the best ever, but he's fairly sure that they're here to get Coral back for sex slavery. Because I mean,
Yeah, that
That
Twi'lek
should
and
be
booty,
funny,
man.
but-
they're like, man, why if we can't get that Twi'lek booty back in here, we're just never gonna be happy again, right? I mean,
Yeah.
it's not worth living without that Twi'lek booty.
Arthur, I have a question for you. I have an ability in the gunslinger tree that's called Column. It says, "Do not add black die to combat checks due to the use of the aim maneuver." Was I supposed to add like 2 black to that roll
What roll?
for the aim?
No. I
So
think
what
if you're
is-
aiming, you remove any black die that you're supposed to be shooting against.
Instead of moving, you can aim. Yeah, it's a maneuver.
No, the ability goes, "Do not add black die to combat checks due to the use of the aim maneuver."
Yeah, aim maneuver doesn't add black die; it adds blue.
The fuck? I don't understand what
That's gotta
this
be a
ability
mistype.
does. It does nothing then. Huh.
I'm
It could be a
guessing
misprint.
that's another one that's from Fly Casual.
Yeah,
Yeah, I have no idea, man.
that's super weird.
Maybe stick back to some core stuff for a little while.
Well, I mean, this one helps me shoot, and
Okay,
all
all
that
right.
shooting. So it's just more like first draw stuff, but that's pretty much all it is. So
Well,
the column's super weird then.
I hope everyone enjoys their Thanksgiving then.
Yeah.
I'll
Yeah,
see you
you
all
guys
on
too.
Friday.
Have a happy Thanksgiving.
Bye.